Another tutorial over here. Today we want to make this simple vein pleated turban base with a wrap. Okay, because we are using non-stretchy fabric for this design, there is an adjustment handle inside. Okay, so let's begin with it. We are going to need a satin fabric, a scissors, your tailor's chalk, your pins, your tape measure, thread and needle. Please, we'll use matching thread for it. So these are the fabrics that I've cut. I want to take it one by one and explain it to you. I'm starting with the base, which measures, the head circumference measures 25 inches and the width, you can use either 12 or 13. Okay, so we want to fold it and notch the midpoint of it, fold it into two and put this base aside. Let's take the band. We are using two fabrics because it is vein pleated. Okay, so it measures 15 inches length and the width also measures 15 inches. Let me give you a clue of how to do the pleat. Okay, because this has rough edges, you can neatly it or mark 1.5 inch and then flip small 1/4 inch inside to sew. Okay, fold a little bit of the fabric inside to hem the rough edges and then sew. Then after sewing, we are going to begin with the pleat. You can use 4 or 5 pleats for it. So look at it. This is my first pleat. You go and sew, you form the second pleat. After sewing, you form another one and then you do the same thing on the other fabric. And the third measurement will be the wrap. Okay, that long wrap that we are going to use, that measures 8 inches by the width and the length. Okay, you can use between 80 to 100. So I cut two fabric. I'll be doing joining. This is the handle or the adjustment I was talking about. So the length is 8 inches and the width is 4. Cut two of them. Now let's go and start with our sewing. Before then, the handle, to this how you are going to sew it. You sew it 1/2 inch all around, and then when you are coming down, you just give it that slant curve as we do. So here is my base. I'm going to start stitching. I've folded my 1/2 inch inside to hide the edge, the rough edge. Look at it. So I'm going to mark my 1.5 inch. That is what I'll be using it to pleat. Okay, bring out your pins. You see the pleat, I've make sure that it is on top of the sewing line. Okay, hide it, don't let the sewing show. So when we are doing the other one, you realize that make sure that the pleat will be on top of this sewing line too. So mark your 1.5 this way, 1.5 this way, and then hold your fabric and fold it and put it on top on where you have sewn. Use your pins to hold it. Okay, pin them down. After, we are going to sew on it. Now we want to make another one, but let me show you how beautiful it is. Let me show you the back. Look at it. Look at the back. Okay, so I'm making another pleat again, and please, we are done. Please repeat the same thing for the other fabric. There was an excess fabric. We are going to cut it and then join this one to our base. We've cut the excess fabric, leaving 1/2 inch. We are going to use that one to join it. So form your V shape. Make sure that they are facing each other. Okay, you close it like V. Bring out your pin. So I'll use the tailor's chalk to show you where you have to sew. Sew it this way, and then sew this one also down this way. Okay, good. We are done sewing. We want to attach it to our base. Make sure that the vein, okay, on the band matches where we took the notch from the beginning of the base. So that is that. The right side facing each other, and the wrong side is where we are pinning now. If at this point you don't understand anything, let me know in the comment section. I want to flip it for you to sew. When you are done, you should get something like this. Okay, beautiful. Now we are going to sew this part like this all down to the other part of our other end of it. After sewing, we want to cut off the extra allowance or the fabrics around it. Okay, so cut it. Please, after you are done cutting, you want to make overlock all the rough edges at this point. If you have overlock machine, okay, overlock the edges to make your work neat. So I'm done cutting. I want to cut this side. There's an excess also at the side of it. And we are done with the base. Let me show you on the dummy head before we go to our handle. So look at it. Flat. Fold your fabric or the base into two this way. Bring out your handle. We are going to measure 8 inches, okay, to do it. So turn the fabric into its right side, the handle, the adjustment handle. We use 8 inches to do it. So from the V-shape area, mark 8 inches or 8.5 inches, and then use your pins to hold it. You see where the handle is facing, okay? Check it well. So we are done attaching the handle. We are going to join the wrap, the long fabric we are going to use it to wrap. After, we are going to sew down 1/2 inch or down. After, turn it into its right side this way. After turning it to its right side, make sure that The sewing part will be at the middle and iron it. Now go and close one of the opening, okay? And that's how we are going to attach it on this first band, on the band, the V shape pleated. Then after, we are going to shape our base. So we are going to put the wrap inside and then sew from the beginning of the band down. After, look at it, cut out your excess fabric, okay? Shape it well and neatling it. If you don't have neatly, it means you have to double your base. So I'm going to gather. As for gathering, I know that if you are an old subscriber here, it should be something that when we are done, you can even skip this part because you know that, oh, I know how to do it. So to secure it, you tie it with your hand about 3 times again. And that is all for this tutorial. Please hope this is helpful. If it is, then don't hesitate to like, comment, and share this video. Where will you rock this headwear to? Let me know in the comment section, and see you in my next tutorial. Bye bye.